Jesus says goodbye to his friends. When Jesus rose from the tomb, he appeared many times and in many different places. His friends were hiding in a locked room so that the men who killed Jesus couldn't find them. All of a sudden, Jesus was there in the room with them. They were frightened. They were confused. They thought he was a ghost. But Jesus said, "Don't be afraid. It's me. It really is. Look, here are the marks the nails made in my hands." Then Jesus joined them for dinner and ate a bit of food to prove that he wasn't a ghost after all. A few weeks later, his friends were out fishing. They couldn't catch a thing. Then all of a sudden they heard a voice from the shore calling, "Throw your nets on the other side of the boat." And when they did, they caught more fish than their boats could hold. "Wait a minute," said Peter. "This is the same thing that happened all those years ago when Jesus asked us to follow him. It must be him on the beach." And all of a sudden Peter jumped into the sea, clothes and all, and swam back to the shore. The other friends followed as fast as they could, and when they arrived, they discovered that Jesus had been doing some fishing of his own, and he was cooking fish over a hot fire. It smelt delicious. "Dry yourselves off. Sit down by the fire," Jesus said. "Let's have a picnic right here on the beach." A few more weeks passed, and at last the time came for Jesus to leave, to go to heaven and be with God his Father. So he took one last walk with his friends up a mountain near Lake Galilee where their adventures together had begun. "I've got to go now," Jesus said, "and there is something I want you to do. I will send you a special helper, God's own Holy Spirit, and with his help, I want you to tell my story to the world. Start in Jerusalem and don't stop until everybody has the chance to follow me. And if you ever feel scared or alone, don't worry. Just talk to me and I'll be with you, I promise." Then all of a sudden, a cloud wrapped itself around Jesus and carried him up into the sky. His friends stood and stared, their mouths open, their eyes filled with tears, until two angels appeared and spoke to them. Don't be sad, the angel said. One day, Jesus will come back in the clouds, just as you've seen him go." So off his friends went, down the hill and into the whole world to tell the story of Jesus.